Hello, hello. Welcome back to Magical Moments. Today, our topic is inner authority and how this is connected to your intuition and actually plays a really big part in listening to your intuition, being connected to it, and using it as your guidepost and the part of yourself that you turn towards. So we stop looking outside of ourselves for validation and everything we need, and we come into this space of our own inner authority that lives inside sort of our central channel. If it were to have a physical place in our body, that's sort of how I connect in with mine. And it's this connected into my energetic chakra system, actually. And however, it is more of a mental and an emotional state as well as an energetic state. And so, as an energetic state, it feels like a column of light that goes from the top of my head to the bottom of my spine, all the way to my tailbone to where I sit on a seat. And when I tune into this pillar, it is light and bright and strong and resonating at a frequency that says, I make great choices for myself without needing any validation. And when I take that on to more of a mental and emotional level, what that says is that I am in power of choice in everything I do. That I always have a choice. I might not like my choices. However, I always have a choice. And my power lies in my deciding, in my taking action, in me beginning down the path towards what it is that I want to create. And from this place of inner authority, whereby I'm not asking my friends, I'm not checking in with my mom, I'm not even sourcing my spirit guides and my soul family, because I know what I want. And because I know what I want, I am going to go for it. I'm going to choose to take the next step on my path, and I'm going to choose it from my heart. I'm going to choose it in love, and I'm going to choose it in service to my purpose, to why I'm here, to what am I devoted to. And this part of me, when I practice listening and choosing and asking and choosing and deciding and choosing, becomes stronger. It becomes the person that I always turn to. It resonates in truth and love always. And I create this relationship inside myself with me, with my abilities, my sensitivities. It all kind of comes together in this space of being who I am in everything. So how does this deepen my intuition? What it does is, for me, it brings this layer of trust and truth and desire that I keep moving towards in a deeper, connected, more loving way. It becomes my beacon. It becomes the thing that I keep turning towards. It becomes that deep knowing, that voice inside me that becomes louder than my mental chatter. The more power and the more significance, the more honoring I give to this part of myself that knows, the stronger it becomes. It's very similar to working a muscle, right? If we don't use it, it becomes sort of limp and unable and doesn't really move in the way that we want it to. And yet, when we strengthen that muscle and we nurture it and we love it and we feed it and we give it things that it has to resist and grow through, it becomes stronger. And it works for us in a very beautiful way, to where we don't even think about it anymore sometimes. And so our intuition is similar to that. It's a muscle inside us that the more we work it, the more we love it, the more we nurture it, the more we listen, then it becomes stronger. And eventually it just becomes part of who we are. We stop having to ask because we just know. It lives in our heart. It lives in our body, in our cells, in our DNA. And it's part of us. We remember, we come back to remembering that we're not separate from spirit, and therefore everything I do comes from that place. And so, as with everything, it's a practice. Just practice listening, practice answering, practice actioning on those hits we get. So this place of inner authority says, yes, I know. Yes, I can. And yes, I will. So that's our little magical moment for today. And if you would love more of this, I am leading a soul awakening February 1st through 6th. It's online. There's a link in the show notes. There's 2 live classes, one on the Tuesday the 1st and one on Friday the 4th, where we go deep into our soul's expansion and meditations, journeying tools that will connect you more deeply in with your intuition. So have a wonderful day. I love you. Namaste.